What's up, YouTube? I just trimmed out some ES longs. I just trimmed out some SPY calls here at this order block. Got a nice push with bullish divergence back above the EMAs. 5-minute squeeze. Let's go. Hey. Not looking for much, honestly. QQQ, similar kind of setup here. Just hit midpoint of the order block. I would expect rejection. I would like to see the market get over top of this, push up a little bit higher for the longs, but I would expect slappy right here across the board. Microsoft. Look at Microsoft getting a little micro hard right now. Look at that, new high a day. New high of day. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do for Spoozy Woozies.
What's up, crew?
Oh, what up? What's up, baby?
Been a crazy morning. And I didn't even trade. I didn't even trade. Ugh. We moved a whole lot, though. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get an entry model, but is what it is. Why would you not? Okay. No trade, no setup, man. Or no setup, no trade, man. Like, I didn't get a setup. This is what it is. You left money on the table. No setup, no trade, baby. It's the way it goes. It's what keeps money in my pocket. But unfortunately, that's what profitable trading looks like. It looks like sometimes sitting on the sidelines when a beautiful downside day like this happens. Dude, I waited for the 15-minute gap retracement. We got the fucking gap retracement. I'm like, oh, this 30-second inversion, I'm going to fucking take it as soon as this inverts. Doesn't inverse on the first candle. I'm like, all right, I'll take it on the second. Doesn't inverse on the second candle. By the fourth candle, I'm still telling myself, I'm taking this if it fucking goes. We get displacement. Zero displacement. Does not close to the gap. And then like fucking 5 minutes later, it finally closes through. I'm not taking it then. It's just like, no, what the fuck? And then it fucking down. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. Need new models then? No. See, that's where everybody goes wrong. Everybody, they'll trade a strategy, and then like a day like this will happen, where like some big move will happen, and your model didn't show itself or whatever, and people will think, oh, I need to change my strategy then. Boom. And then you go on a whole nother fucking route of a win rate and risk reward and different way of looking at the market, and generally a bad roll. You got to stick with what you know.
Come on, get me to the money sign.
I'm just finishing this burrito. I'm saying have multiple models. I don't need to. I can focus on my one model. If I told you you were guaranteed to make 200 grand at the end of the year, fucking whatever number you want, all you had to do was show up and take the same model every day, would you do it? Could you be able to do it? Because that's what I'm doing. So that's all I'm doing. And the beautiful thing is that's why you use ClearEdge. ClearEdge allows me to be able to trade strategies that I'm never going to learn or focus on throughout the day. Trade them automatically. I don't have to fucking look at it. I don't have to put effort into it. I don't have to stress about it. None of that shit. But guess what? I'm still taking advantage of those strategies. I might be up on them today or not. I don't know. I haven't even checked yet. I don't even know if any of my automated strategies took an entry today. That's how disconnected I am from it. So I only focus on my manual. That's all the stress I have. Everything else is low risk and just a little extra money every month. But
Come
yeah,
on, baby.
I think that's a
Pop it.
you long. Casey's long.
I'm long from a little bit lower. I just trimmed out some. So I got long right down here on SPY when it back test held the 9. Just trimmed right here at this little midpoint of the order block right there. Looking for this continuation for this little squeeze to get continuation higher. Just needs to get a pop over this spot right here. Q is very similar setup right here, building that 5-minute squeeze. Had bullish divergence when we made a new low on SPY, briefly new low on Qs, almost equal low, back above EMAs. You're having an increase finally in some call premiums for the last 30 minutes, back above EMAs after making that new low on SPY, back up right here. So this is, if I was going to go long at any point in time, this is the setup that I was looking for. I mean, so far I'm green, but I want to see more. I don't want to see just this little move right here. I want to see another. I want to see another little uptick move. Just a little bit. I'm not asking for a lot, market makers. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Also FAFO'd in some Costco calls earlier. Looking to see if we can continue that upside. Gotta put the rocket on the chart? Dude, you're so right. That's my fault.
I would
Oh shit, it's upside down. No.
Oh, there. Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
flip around.
Right here. Let's
Just
see.
to go back to a little bit of what I was saying too there. I love what you bring up, Boris, because it always makes for good conversation, and you always make me explain myself, which I love it because it's good. But just to touch back on it, right? It's like, again, if I told you you could make, the desirable amount of money that you want to make in a year, but you just have to follow the same model every single day. Like, could you be able to do it? And it's really that simple. And so that's what I'm following every day. And when it comes to manual trading, I'm gonna show up and do the exact same thing and look for the exact same thing every day, right? And sometimes you have these days where you dump and didn't get the retracements you wanted, didn't really get the entries you wanted, and it happens. That's all right. I know I'll show up tomorrow, and if there's a valid setup, I'll take it and we'll have a great day. The way I see it is any day that you take no trades is much better than taking a loss. And if it's not dumb obvious to me, I don't want it. It's just, I don't want it. Like this morning, it wasn't dumb obvious that we were just going to sell off at open to me. You guys heard me. I was talking about that 15-minute bullish for value gap. And I'm like, oh, if we're holding this, I have to be bullish. Like, we're respecting bullish order flow. We should go see previous day high, right? And then maybe we can go lower from previous day high. That didn't happen. Market said, no, Jordan, we're not going to do that. Ran through that 15-minute. If you had equilibrium of the range drawn, which is just 50% retracement of the range, we started really rugging through that, right? We're not trying to respect that area in any way. We were just displacing through it hard. And so that all flipped my bias bearish, right? Being able to just flip like that. But still, right? No valid entries. Like, and it wasn't until then that I was actually had a bearish bias. And I'm like, okay, we can trade to previous day low. All morning, I'm waiting for that setup to previous day low. Didn't get it. We just dumped there. So it happens. I'm happy with it though. I'm sitting here chomping a burrito, enjoying. Cause shit, that's the day I didn't lose money in the market. But this is why I like the streams. This is why I like explaining myself on here and having everybody else do the same, because you guys get to see what like profitable trading looks like sometimes, right?
Yeah, it looks like
Not
drawing
always,
emojis on your chart for price action to play out.
Yeah, but it's not always like sunshine, unicorns, and rainbows. You know what I mean? Like it's really not. And everybody thinks that profitable trading is showing up and making money every single day. Now, I will say, our boy Ryan, he is just an animal. Like this guy is one with the market, and he basically shows up and makes money every day, right? But and a lot of you guys, Casey, you too. Like I very rarely hear you having a bad day, and when you do, you're very vocal about it. You let everybody know, like, hey, I had a bad day, and this is what I'm doing to bounce back. And I just it's awesome, right? And but at the end of the day, like I like the show sometimes a little more realistic or more relatable to you guys' approach, where it's like, hey, sometimes you're not making money every day. Sometimes you're sitting back, not trading. I mean, I know you even have those days too, Casey, right? I mean, there's going to be days where you show up and you're not going to do anything. But
everybody's going to have red days. I recently made a post where I broke my rules on a trade, and I posted my loss. I posted the chart, the trade that I took, and everything with it. And I 100% deserved to be red and lose that trade and be red on the day. And I told everybody, like looking at that chart, I let a little bit of the emotion get to me, and I wanted to see price action move down a little bit lower. And the risk to reward for that setup was not there for that trade, and the market humbled me 15 minutes later very quickly. I mean, it's you're gonna break your rules at some point in time. We're human, we're not machines.
I did it the other day, trading into 11:30 Eastern. I shouldn't have taken that trade, even though mechanically it was valid, right? Mechanically, it's A plus because I'm seeing all the things I need. But time of day for me, I know, inefficient. And what did I do? I sat and chopped there. I was in profit for a minute, and then I actually decided to close it early. I didn't even let it go to stop because I saw us doing something that we shouldn't be doing for my strat if I'm right, and I just closed that thing. But still, I took a $900 loss when I could have just saved myself a day, kicked back, not traded at all, and saved myself $918 simply just because of the time of day right there, right? Like, that one decision would have saved me almost $1,000. Right? It's always something to reflect on.
All right, so here's what we did. We just put these bricks right here on the chart. We are building a foundation right here at the bottom of support for the bulls. We're going to build them a nice little house today. So we laid out our brick right here to start our foundation. We're not going to let them drill it through the floor anymore. Rocket emoji is on the chart for us to send it to the magnet and money symbol above for these longs. Everything is in place. Mission is a go. Let's see what we can do. Come on now. This is top quality technical analysis. All you do is draw lines on the chart, put emojis on there. Shit usually works out like 80% of the time. If I get stopped out on the rest I'll probably lose like minus 3% on this trade, then I'm going to say that it was not a loss and it's not my fault. It's the market's fault. So just kidding. Your highest level of a gamma on these boozy woozies is at 685. Hence why SPY is struggle busing every time it comes up in this area. Because if you mark 685, that is essentially there. We'll mark it as the you shall not pass bright red right there. Every time we come up here, price action ends up pulling back down. So if I had the you shall not pass emoji or whatever on the chart, I'd 100% put that on there. What's Microsoft doing?
We do have CPI tomorrow. I may flush one more time.
Yeah, SPX has a gap to fill still. So I mentioned this earlier. If you don't think the market can go lower today potentially or tomorrow, you are sadly mistaken. You can absolutely. My stop just hit on the rest of Spoozy Woozies. By the way, just heard it go.
Spoozy Woozies.
We can 100% go lower.
Can always go lower.
The gap fill on SPX would take it down to 6,800.
Whoa, Monday's a holiday?
Yes,
Is
President's Day. Market is closed on Monday for the ones that do not know.
Oh.
You get a day off. You get a long weekend.
It's kind of nice. Kind of annoying at the same time.
How much did I just make on futures? Let's see. Let's go. I just made another $50 before they stopped me out.
All right. Well, extra day off. That'll be nice. No, we're never completely off.
Futures might still be open, right? Gonna be
Probably.
low.
I won't trade.
Low
I'll
volume,
still just be doing some Twitter work and stuff like that.
On this long weekend, I want to learn how to do futures on Tradify. Well, you don't trade futures on Tradify, but you can set up a futures account with Tradify and then trade on either Tradovate, or you can connect the Tradovate broker to your trading view and you can execute trades directly off here. Which executing off trading view is pretty convenient. I've also
set it up,
but
I set it up on TradingView. I love it on TradingView just for futures specifically. But I set it up to where as well, like automatically whenever I'm like market ordering into a trade, it automatically, because it won't do this just normally, you have to set it up, but it'll throw like a limit sell and like if I'm longing, a limit sell 200 ticks higher and a limit sell 200 ticks lower, and then I can just very easily just like it sets it all up, drag it. I don't have to like do extra work and right click anywhere. It's just super fast. As soon as I market order, now my like entry shows up, the limit sell at the bottom, right, and I can just spread those as far as I want super easily. Kind of like how when you get in a position on like Top Step X and you can just grab it and drag to your TP or to your stop loss. That's kind of my idea behind it. I was trying to make TradingView as close to that as possible. And it works very well.
Look at this wick. Look at that. They wicked my bricks.
Look at that wick. They wicked my bricks.
They wicked my brick. Look,
that's a new one.
Look at that. They put it straight through the hole of that brick. Look, went into the ground, and now they're pushing it back up. I swear to God, I'll long you again. Don't tap me.
That's a new one we're using. Wicking in
my brick.
Somebody asked about silver. Silver's looking rough right now. We pulled back to, what is this? I don't know. I can't even tell you.
Sheesh.
Let me try and zoom out. We have not pulled back to EQ to that range. Maybe this range. I think we have it.
I mean,
Yeah,
Where is it taking equilibrium from? This swing low to that
that's what
swing high?
Oh, it's funny. You're looking at EQ as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I drew it from October's lows, 2025,
Let me
to the
see.
all-time highs, and that's sitting at
Where's it taking it from?
basically like
Oh,
75.
it's taking it from the April low, the dip in the market. The April
Okay,
lows,
let me do that. That's
2025.
better, honestly. That is better, and
That's
we haven't hit EQ
the
yet.
price action concepts by Lux Algo's taken the April swing low
Oh,
all
you've
the
hit
way
it
up
on
to
SLV. On the futures, you haven't hit it yet. On if you look at SI futures, you have not hit EQ.
Bro,
You guys talking
no.
silver?
April.
Uh,
But it might be a little different. I might trust the SLV a little bit better since the contract rollover and things. I would probably trust the SLV chart a little bit
You
more.
guys
here.
talking silver? Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
what's up,
What's up,
Frank?
Frank?
Yes, sir.
You got any thoughts
Even
on
the
silver?
15-minute in gold, it might be a buy at some point, like around 40.
Oh boy,
It's got to
Where we
hold
at?
40. It's got like a nice higher low, but it's coming back
Yeah.
in right now.
What is gold? GC. I'll do MGC.
Well, I like the spot it tapped into, though. Frankly, I'm definitely interested from 49.45 to like 49.04.
Look at that tab of equilibrium right there.
Jordan,
Was
are you
that
taking
previous-
Spanish class?
Previous swing low to
Doing
swing high.
Duolingo.
Look at that.
I have a
Gold's
today's
tricky,
my
though,
gonna
'cause you
be
can get another wave down. You know what I mean? But like if it holds that low,
yeah.
that higher low, so and that hammer will be all right. I think we'll see.
Yeah. I like it if it can hold that 49.04.
NQ looks like one big bear flag.
Oh,
Right now.
they wicked my brick. Look at this.
Oh, no.
Dag.
They wicked my
Gummit.
brick. Oh,
They wicked my brick, dude. What?
they got him.
Bruh.
Yeah, Boris,
I'll just-
I have a 209-day streak on Duolingo. I need to take a real Spanish class, though. I mean, I've taken 2 years of Spanish in the past in school, in the escuela.
I think they're gonna still pop this thing up higher. I don't know if I want to get back in now because now I'm freaking chasing where I got these. Oh, kind of, not really. So they're actually moving kind of slow.
Yeah, the 2 years of Spanish didn't do a whole lot for me.
QQQ squeeze still has not fired. Spies is done. It was this little move right here and then fade. QQQ has still not fired its 5-minute squeeze. Everything is still pointing to the upside and a higher low. They wicked the brick. We're coming back up to the same spot again. I mean, IWM, does that not look like a little bit like an inverse head and shoulders off the low right here? I mean, I'm not trying to just make bull case after bull case right here, but you got a little inverse head and shoulders action right here. Lining up with the resistance, and then you want to see the breakout. I think it's coming. I think we'll get it. I think we'll get it.
Well, let's go pro fast. Signed up for ClearEdge. Gonna set up a one-on-one soon. Let's go. Yeah, there's in the Discord too. There's so many people that are so helpful. Like everybody's super active. So Use that as a resource as well. There's a ton of great people in there. I don't talk in there much, but I'm always like keeping an eye on it and super active. Everybody's just trying to help each other. So yeah, Tommy can help you too, bro. Tommy's all set up with everything. You guys can probably just get on a call with each other, to be honest. Tommy's goated in the shit. Like Tommy knows more than me now. I'm not doing as much as Tommy in the automation area. I need to set up more though. Tommy, I need to get on your level. You're freaking killing it. Oh, look at her. What is that? The 21 EMA? Is that 21? The white?
We're above the 921.
What's the white one?
The 50.
Ah.
Just your 50 SMA. Look at this. Oh, you piece of shit. All right, they better slam it right here. Otherwise, I'm going to be mad. Slam it down. Watch if I short it on
30-day code.
It'll rip through it.
ClearEdge. The 30-day code, you just need to DM the ClearEdge account and ask for it. DM the ClearEdge X account. Nara said to set up a one-on-one to get set up. All right, yeah, then do that, and then if you like obviously need anything else, you can use Tommy as a resource too. Boom, you can use Tommy's code. You can use code Wolf. Code Wolf will get you 7-day free trial, and then $50 off. But y'all should go for the 30-day free trial so you can, obviously take more time with it. Yeah, a lot of good dudes in there. Not trying to turn it into a ClearEdge stream. We just did that space and everything, but no, just like overall, great group of guys, and everybody just trying to help. Can you see?
All right, yeah, put the bricks right here. All right. All right, and then we want this brick wall to break, right? We want this brick wall to break. So, oh shit, hold on. I'm trying to get there. It is. So we got break this brick wall. Break it.
Brick wall.
Break the brick wall.
Any thoughts on a good CPI print that brings the market back up tomorrow? I really don't have many thoughts on CPI. Good or bad, it can go either way. It'll be high volatility. I'm probably gonna buy some new fundeds to pass on CPI, honestly.
Freaking send it. Yes, inverse head and shoulders, 100%. Yes, 100%. It's going to do it. I know it. I feel it. Squeeze candle, where are you at? Come on. Come on.
You.
Come on.
Hammer it.
Right. There's the freaking midpoint on QQQ again. There's literally almost the exact same long I did earlier from there. If it can finally break and close over top of this, it should finally get a decent 5-minute squeeze candle upside. Q's is the only one that hasn't fired it.
So was this whole week just a nice bear market rally? I mean, no, we're definitely still in a bull market. You look at your daily charts, we've been ranging. And this week was similar. I mean, we ranged from Monday all the way up until today, and we've dropped realistically 400 points. It's nothing. Like, it was a nice down day, don't get me wrong, but on a bigger time frame, we haven't done much. So, no, I wouldn't call this a bear market rally, but we got a nice down day today for sure. But the whole week we've been chopping back and forth. So I wouldn't say that. Gotta break some real structure on these bigger time frames for me to even start to think about bear market territory. By the way, if you guys are watching the stream on X, there's been a lot of issues for some reason with Restream, the platform we use, and connecting to X. I don't know. They're having, like, I got a notification on the app. They're having issues. So if you're on the X stream right now, you should just hop over to the YouTube. You can find that on the Wolf Trading timeline. Just type in Wolf Trading, but hop over to the YouTube. I think Casey, you're running your YouTube as well. Hop over to Casey's YouTube, whichever works. And
YouTube streams are the best.
yeah, it's better. We have it almost real time. It's like delayed by 2 seconds. X is delayed by like 15 seconds, and X is just
is Trump speaking by chance?
It's very possible. Let me see.
Dude, these candle wicks are moving quick.
Trump ends remarks at White House at 11:11. Oh, that was way earlier. What the fuck? Wait, no. Okay. This is in West Coast time for some reason. So that was an hour ago.
Okay.
I need to change this. Can I change this, bro?
Because there ain't no volume, really, but these freaking candles are moving quick with these wicks. I know someone's speaking.
I can't be on West Coast time with this shit. Wow.
Well, I saw a headline from Trump 20 minutes ago saying it will be very traumatic for Iran if they don't make a deal. The deal with Iran is ultimately up to me. I guess the deal could be struck over the next month. I will talk to Iran as long as I would like. Phase 2 will be very tough for Iran. But that was 20 minutes ago. Dude, this short at the same spot every single time. Just straight back down.
Can I not just, like, change the time that I'm looking at? Does anybody know how to change your time that you're looking at on Financial Juice? Like, if you're on Financial Juice and you're on like West Coast time, how do you change it to Eastern? Can you do that? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where it is. So if anybody can help me out and find that, that'd be much appreciated.
Look at that freaking order block rejection. I think Q's hit the 50, like to the penny. Yeah, it did. Right at the freaking order block. Back to the bricks. Hit the bricks.
I like what T7 said. Nowhere close to correction territory. Yeah, thank you. That's what I should have said.
No.
We're not even in like real correction territory. We're not in correction territory till we're breaking some like actual ranges on this bigger time frame.
Dude,
and
SPY
then until
is
I see a freaking like
15-20%.
I need to see SPY down like 15-20% for it to be a correction. Look, it's not even a bear market yet.
That circle down here on SPY, that is previous week low. We're not even at last week's low yet, guys. Like, yeah. That's why, like, earlier.
Imagine if dude, what if we dropped like wait in percentage on SPY? Where are we? Okay, we've dropped from the all-time high. Total 2% where price is at right now. 2% on SPY. Can you imagine if people freak out about this intraday? Can you imagine if we dropped for a week straight, 2 weeks straight, down 10%, 15, 20%? Oh, people would be freaking out. Same as Bitcoin.
Here,
we said this on Bitcoin. Look, people would be tripping out. There's much room. So just know that. Use your bigger time frames.
We break previous week low and SPX goes down to 6,700. That's 2.4% from where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's just going down to 6,700. So if we revisit November lows, that's 5% downside from right here. Which is we're going to put it at like 65.25 on SPX, 5% downside from here. Imagine from here, we drop probably what, say 12%. Oh, there's a gap to fill right there. Look at that. That's funny.
Interesting.
Look at that. There's a gap. There's a gap right here on SPX to fill
Look at that.
at
Interesting,
6060 to 6026. So almost at 6,000 SPX. 12% downside would take us all the way down to right here. Fill that little gap near 6,000 SPX. Like that's a correction.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said something. My account is down 16%, so it hurts. I get that. My long term is down 5% personally, but I have a tough time thinking that, like, what are you invested in that is down, that makes your portfolio down 16% when the entire market
I was just about to ask the same
2%.
thing.
And to me, that's an issue, right? I know what it is for me. The reason I'm down more than the market, it's because majority of my holdings are Tesla, and I'm okay with that. I'm taking the risk there. I've accepted that. It's totally fine with me, right? But at the end of the day, I think if you have these names that are really dragging your portfolio down, that's when we need to start to think about, management on those names, because the entire market is only down 2%, so. And some other crap stocks, LEC, Snap. Yeah, I get you. Sometimes we get stuck in those shitty names that we bought a while ago that we thought were good, and you kind of just stick with them, and it's hard to get rid of them. But sometimes the best thing is just to, like, clean the slate. You know what I mean? Clean it up, start fresh, even if that means you're taking an L, especially if they're companies that really aren't growing right now, have much future growth, to look forward to.
Dude. Look at them wicking these bricks again.
Wicking the bricks.
Dude. Short the order block, long the bricks. I mean, just keep doing this back and forth until somebody fires his daggone squeeze and gets us out of his range.
Boris, I love Boris. He said, I'm down 100%, but I use coupon Wolf and get all my money back.
Dude, I'm about to full port long this freaking futures account and just get it funded right now.
Dude, I want to meet Boris in real life. Boris, you got to come to the Wolf event. You should. You should come to the Wolf event. Then you could talk shit in person. That'd be fun. We're on stage and I'm like taking this inverse fair value gap, and you can be like, Jordy, what are we doing? Like, why are you doing this? I would love, dude, it'd be so fun. You gotta come. Come on. That'd be a hell of a time. Dude, that'd be so fun.
God, I'm gonna have to.
Everybody should start thinking about that. If you're gonna be in the area in August in New York City, even if you're not in the area, you guys should fly out, come see all of us. We're gonna try and have the whole Wolf crew there and more. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna do live trading in front of everybody. I think it's gonna be on a Monday when the main event's happening. So we'll hopefully take a trade on the No News Monday, and that'll be fun. Have my screen just plastered on the big screen. We'll have everybody sharing screens. It'll be fun. The kangaroo. I love it. Can you please explain where one should start to begin as a futures trader? Sign up on Vanquish and or to get funded. Well, Vanquish is meant for options specifically. So if you're looking to go for futures, I wouldn't go there, but Vanquish is great, and I love trading options as well on there, selling some options. So I highly recommend it. But if you're looking towards futures, I wouldn't even personally. I mean, there might be some different thoughts, and you could throw some thoughts in the chat on what you think as well, in Casey. But me personally, for someone starting out trying to trade futures, I wouldn't even go get a funded account yet. I would start back testing. I would start back testing a model, and consistently playing a model, back testing it, or at least like paper trading it throughout the day and forward testing it on a paper trading account, and not even risking any money, and just building the conviction in your model, right? Building the conviction in what you're seeing in your whole plan and how you operate in the market. And then once you're confident with that and you have actual stats, that's when I say start with the funded, right? Very low risk. You can start with essentially like anywhere from 50 to $100, depending on like the firms. And right, and that's all you're risking. And you can start with, I highly recommend starting with one account, starting very small on those accounts. Like for instance, if it's a 50K, you have a $2,000 drawdown. I'm big on just starting with a $250 risk. I passed my first funded doing as little as a $250 risk each trade. So start small, build the conviction. And I mean, you start with one funded, you pass that funded, you get a payout from that funded. Instead of going and buying bullshit or whatever you'd want to buy, you go buy another funded and you stack accounts, right? And that's the process. Like I'm still continuously in, but like just stack accounts, right? Get accounts with Tradify, with Apex, with Alpha, with everybody. I mean, there's Lucid now. I haven't even tried Lucid accounts. Those accounts look interesting. I want to try those out. Right, Top Step, even like I know M's still running Top Step, right? Like you can just get allocation in so many places for such low risk, which is huge. So that's literally like the way I would go about it.
Bring it.
I don't know if anybody has any different thoughts, but
Bring it.
I wouldn't start by risking any money. The key thing is finding a model that you actually believe in and have conviction in, and
Here we
seeing
go.
it work over and over statistically.
Here we go. Go on. Go on.
Get him, Casey, the kangaroo. He's
Come
marching up the bricks, baby.
Come
He's
on,
getting his way
bounce.
up there, baby.
Bounce
Come
my
on.
bricks. Come on. Let's go. I'll put Jesus on there
Come
by
on.
the dip. Kangaroo's bouncing
Put
on a brick
Jesus on there.
to get some tendies up here. Come on. We gotta do.
Lord.
We got Jesus. We got tendies. We got kangaroos. I mean, we gotta go higher. Come on.
Yes.
Jesus. IWM's over the neckline right now. Trying to. SPY just hit it, and QQQ just hit it. Let's fourth time's the charm. I don't freaking know.
Where did you get this buy the dip sticker?
On TradingView.
No way, dude.
Yeah, right down here where you got emojis, stickers, and icons. Go to stickers. Look, you got Elon Musk with the rocket and a crown.
Oh, whoever runs TradingView is a degen. I love it.
You never seen these?
No.
Yeah, look at all these stickers
Never.
right here.
As long
You
as
got
I've been on
rugged.
TradingView,
Look,
I've never seen
look.
those.
Rugged. You got a rug with a bag on it. Look at that.
Bro, this is honestly, this is higher quality information than anything we've ever put out. This is awesome. No way.
Look, here we go. Look, we want to moon this thing. Come on, let's go.
Oh my gosh, they have it all. Guys.
I would have done the
Do you remember
bricks and
when there was a
kangaroos the other
time-
way, but you can't.
Do you remember when there was a time where it was like X was like flashing posts or whatever that had a rocket emoji in it if you were talking about stocks or something? And now we just have this shit, dude. Are you kidding? Oh, man. Oh boy.
All right, come on. I'm trying to see if I can get a 240, 250 break on these premiums for Costco to take a little bit off.
I saw Diamond Hand. I love yes.
Like, if it gets up closer to the money right here, kind of where this order block is and where that next zone, it should trigger the order.
Money. Show me the money.
Come on, Costco. Pop it. We are gonna freaking squeeze candle out of here, I swear.
This is facts, Tess. Stickers are what you find when you're supposed to be sitting on your hands. 100%. Love it. I'm gonna have fun now. That's some fun after I'm done trading now.
IWM closed above the neckline. Qs and SPY closed directly underneath of it by pennies.
David, you're more than welcome to come to anything, brother. We need to meet David. David's a goat. Oh shit, I'm way behind by 5 minutes. You're good. You're good. I knew what you were referring to.
Dude, if they chop this price action, I have to move all these stickers again to the right. I'm gonna be pissed.
I was watching Tesla get wrecked today, and Elon over here just trying to figure out what to name the first city on the moon. Yeah, that's big CEO shit right there.
How are we not?
Bitcoin chart still looks rough. I saw someone mention it earlier. Bitcoin still looks rough. We took out 2025 lows, have seen some decent displacement through those lows so far. EQ of this yearly gap is 57, 58,000.
Come on. Just freaking go. IWM's playing out already. The others are not. RTY and IWM.
Oh yeah, it's big facts. T7. Yeah,
These
one
two
day doesn't
lagging.
make a company.
Lagging.
There's
Move
Rizzo.
over my
Let me send him the link. Let me make sure he has it. The Rizzler. The Rizzler.
Go. Squeeze candle. Squeeze candle. Just go. Just go. Fire QQQ. Go. Dude, this squeeze has been going since 12:40. 2 hours long. Technically, I should short it right here.
Well, that plane's hauling ass.
Oh, I just got a trim on Costco. Hey.
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 Big cost.
Yeah.
Like that.
Almost at the order block. Yay. It's a safety trim. Let's go. Ha! Day. About the long 5 ES contracts on this breakout, I swear.
UNH higher day.
Yeah, Walmart's looking really good. Another reason why I took Costco calls as well. Both those names looking really, really strong. Let's see, VIX coming down a tad. Let's go check your net inflows. Calls and puts are flat. That's not, that means the bulls are not stepping in right here to take advantage. SPX high scan was at 68.75, which is where we're currently at. SPYs is still 685. QQQs is 605, which is just slightly higher by a few cents. If anything, it could be a green candle up, hit, right back down afterwards would be my guess. We'd probably like smack the kangaroo straight in the neck and then come straight back down. Because I'm surprised there's no squeeze on a higher time frame intraday on a 10, 15, 30 minute or 1 hour after all of this. It's just been 5-minute squeeze for 2 hours now. And it's been holding bullish the entire time. We got higher lows and got back above some price action, finally back above moving averages. Dude, I'm about to move my kangaroos again. This is taking 1,000 years. Which Palantir as well. 4-hour double bottom. Big spot on the daily too. It gets back above 130. The area was between 128, 127, which it hit and held so far. Came back above 130. Can be good. Just needs a little bit more time. Nvidia's not helping or doing anything. Walmart, new high of day, new all-time high, about to hit 134.
Walmart chugging strong.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Come on, look at Costco, baby. Just hop. Save the market. There's no big correction in the market unless something catastrophic happens to Walmart. So until that day happens, we don't see a significant pullback. Walmart is the leading stock of NASDAQ. For the ones that didn't know that, that is 100% true and verifiable information. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
You think this is it? I mean, we just got one candle right there. Boom. First green candle to close above it on SPY. Dude, what is my daughter doing? I think she's at the top of the stairs right now behind the gate, just yelling down, "Hey, hey." That's all I hear.
What's up,
Hey.
Will?
What's up, Walmart? Hit him with that Walmart.
Walmart.
Bro, that Walmart was crazy.
Killing it.
Well,
Killing it.
if out of the 3 SPY Qs and IWM, the one that played out and is now hitting the previous kind of high area where the target is, was IWM. Other than that, everything else is still slow. Not getting Q's' squeeze candle.
Do they take it all the way back to 6,900? That's the question. Or do they rug it into the close? Inverted head and shoulders there, right there on the 5-minute.
Yeah, that's what I've been watching. I mean, IWM broke the neckline. It's getting the push up right now. Looks good.
Oh wow, you got some little bit of littered with some.
I've tried everything to get this to go higher. I put Jesus on here saying buy the dip. I put kangaroos jumping. I got a moon. I got the.
What are they jumping on? I've never seen kangaroos jumping on bricks, man.
I didn't have anything else really in the emoji to and they also like you can't like invert it to make them go the opposite direction, which was annoying. Like I've tried everything. I mean, if this doesn't help the market go higher, nothing will.
I think the internals still overall obviously weak, but maybe they sell it into the close and we don't get the lift. I think that your arrow I like because I think that's probably where
right
we go.
here. Yeah, right.
I think they could.
I think we're gonna. If that doesn't, I don't think it's gonna happen today within the next hour. I don't think we see 6,800. But
no.
I drew that on the chart just for like tomorrow, depending on how CPI comes out. But just as we were talking about earlier, people were like, "Oh, the market's got to bounce and hold here after this move." Like, no, you go look at your 1 hour. Like, yeah, that was kind of
fair flag.
That was nasty, and if buyers don't step in, and I said this morning when we were at 68.70, 68.60, which is around this area here, I was like, if buyers don't step back in and you don't see that move back up here to 6,900, if they consolidate it, just believe it or not, we can sell off lower, and there is a gap to fill right here. And
yes.
looking at your net flows, you had a small curl up in calls from 1 to like 1:25 to 2 p.m. Eastern, and now your calls and puts are just flat, and we're just doing nothing. So your little uptick in your calls started about here to about 2 p.m. Eastern, which takes it to there.
I think 594 in the Qs tomorrow is not off the table. That would be the low of. We have to go
back. You mean this green zone right here, the bottom of my chart?
Yes, sir. I read your mind.
Right there. Yeah, that's gonna put it at. Oopsies. Let me move this thing. That, my friend, is around 594.8. I got a zone. Got a zone right down there. So if I'll just go ahead and put the toilet down here. We might as well.
Dumpster diving.
We're gonna go ahead and get rid of all these kangaroos and everything because I don't think we're gonna.
Yeah, I think now, like we were saying this morning, the tone is so much different now because of where we fell from. And now when you look at the NDX on the big time frame, you go to the daily, you really have started to create lower highs. And now you've retested the back of that trend line that we failed on right at about 25,450. And you'd rejected right off the 21 EMA. And now you're getting the big push lower. So what would make sense based on taking out yesterday's low and the previous day's low would be that NASDAQ 24,450 or so in the NDX would be your next target, really.
All right, Costco hit intraday target right up here into the red zone above.
Uh-oh, he got rugged.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
There he is.
He's
what
back.
the hell? What just happened?
It just
He
happened.
got rugged.
Kind of like we have spaces issues and they just happen. That just happens now. I don't know.
I didn't start the restream though. I don't think, did I?
Oh, I know. I don't know.
What the helly?
I don't know. Restream's weird.
Intraday target here on cost calls up at 250 here. Stop to entry to secure a green trade. Trying to send this out. Come on. Ooh, my Wi-Fi looks like it might be bugging a little bit.
You're on Wi-Fi? You don't have a LAN connection?
I do on my PC setup, not on my phone right now. Is not sending anything real quick. Let me get off Wi-Fi, see if it sends it. Yep. Oh shit.
Oh.
I did close my position in the utilities. I took that trade off. That thing was a ripper. I wish I was super more long on that. Not big enough size, but I love that setup the other night on Sunday. I was looking at that chart. Anybody in the Discord that caught that trade from like 42, that was a nice instant $2 move in like 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
This weekly candle on Apple is going to look very nasty.
Dude, did you
Same
see my
size
before and
buyers.
after on Apple?
Yeah, I bought that put spread yesterday in there on that Siri news, and I kept it on until it was actually out to next week. But it went. I should have rolled it down. Honestly, I didn't. I took it off at nice profit, but I probably should have rolled it down.
Did you see Did you look at my most recent post on X?
No, let me look.
Go look at it. I quoted when I first looked at it when I said Apple 280 target hit. The March calls me in the money, and I was like, anyone want to swing puts? And then I took those 255s for March. Look at the before and after on that Apple chart on that daily.
Those puts got to be rocking now.
Someone earlier said they were at like 900 and something per contract.
Woo. Let's go. Let's go.
Costco!
I don't know. I just took a little short here in ES from 93 1/4.
Let's just put the two greatest charts in the entire market on the screen right now.
I'm going to leave my stop at 98 1/4.
You want to be bullish anything, just long Walmart and Costco. There's nothing else really else you need to do.
Dude, Walmart is a true dog. You know, this goes back to like we were saying this morning, though. Once you have all these indexes going in the same direction, this is when you get that big selling. I said that yesterday. I said the day before. I said there's going to be a day, guys, when the Dow goes red and the Russell's red, and everything's going to sell. When the rotation stops, that's when everything starts to get blown out. And obviously, you've seen a big portion of that is obviously Apple, and then the banks getting completely rugged again. Look at the XLF blasted through the 200 like Swiss cheese. So some of these sectors, just rolling through them. I mean, XLK doesn't look good. The regional banks got smoked, even though they're off the lows. Communications, consumer discretionary looks not great. Energy down 1% today. Industrials putting in a couple of topping tails. But your winner, utilities, continues to blast off with lower yields, and your real estate stocks to the upside, and staples, all defensive positioning today, and healthcare. Defensive. So I think tomorrow we'll see what happens overnight. I'd imagine that we'll probably get some follow through in the future session overnight, be my guess, as Asia and Europe wakes up. So I think you get I think continuation would make sense here to me. I don't see why you would. I mean, unless we get some blasting rally tomorrow on CPI, could it be? I think CPI will probably be in line to light. So I don't think CPI is going to come in super hot or anything. I'm not seeing any of that data, but if it comes in light, maybe that's a catalyst for lower yields on higher stocks that inflation is abating even more. But transports got wrecked today too. They're down 4% as well. So that's the first time you've seen transports have been straight on fire for the last 2-3 weeks, and now transports are getting slapped. They're slapping everything except utilities. And then we got Rivian earnings tonight. I'm going to go out there and just buy a put spread. I'm going to buy the 14-12 put spread. I'm going to do a 20 lot and hope for the best. I don't think the earnings will be good.